We are just about ready to go racing here at Bristol. Final race before the chase starts. We are about 13 points out of the lead behind, I don't know. I know James Heater's ahead of us. I know, let's see, who else is ahead of us that's in here? Ryan is behind us, I think. Leo's ahead of us. We got some people that are ahead of us here.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming out as always.
I don't know. We'll see.
250 last year at Bristol surely will be a good one. Good luck to everybody on trying to point their way into the top 12 for the playoffs next week.
Everyone.
As always, we go on green. Leader does have choice of outside or inside on the start and restart. When entering pit road, stay to the right lane until just before your stall. Obviously, follow the blue cone exiting pit road. No changing lanes before the start-finish line on the start and restarts. Biggest rule, as always, no bitching and moaning over the race chat. If you do have an issue with the driver, please take it up with either the driver or an admin after the race. Other than that, good luck tonight, guys. Let's have fun.
Sorry, Justin.
I can't hear you. I think your mic is messing up.
Outside.
Wait, you say you want the inside, right?
That's what I thought I heard.
Hey, Leo and Lee behind me. I'm gonna drop underneath the on the apron there when we get the green flag as soon as we do, just in case my internet starts to freak out like it did back at Dover. I just want to be out of the way just in case.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no problem, Kyle.
Rather not take out 6 people like I did there. Like I said, we'll drop down here. Setup is interesting.
Hey, Todd, just a heads up. I'm not going to be too pushy here at the start.
We can go about 80 laps on fuel. I went 55, I think,
Yeah,
run.
Same here.
And the right front was at like 58. So that right front is going to take a beating here. Very tight setup. Only 57% wedge, I think, but there's like a 200 pound difference between the left and the right front weight, and I think the stops are messed up really bad. It's just really leaning on that right front terribly. So we'll try to keep it in one piece as much as we can, and like I said, we'll drop to the bottom here quick as soon as we get the green, just so we don't, in case something does go wrong with the internet, we don't have to worry about it. Kevin already had that issue there, and they're already wrecking. This setup is very interesting. It's very, very, very tight. But for the first 2 or 3 laps, I think it has to be the new tire build. After the first few laps, the thing just wants to, like, for the first few laps. For the first few laps, the thing just wants to spin out really bad on throttle. But after a few laps, the thing just doesn't want to turn. Like, it just gets really tight. We should have one of the first boxes here. We're just going to top off on gas and then come back off here. Just so, like I said, we'll be at the back of the line here. We don't have to worry about anything. We'll just be at the back of the line and take it easy. And we got to remember where we are on pit road, because that's having that pit stop there right at the end of pit road can get interesting if we have to do a green flag stop or even under caution. It can be very tough to get down there quick. because it's very I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say mysterious, but it's, you know what I'm trying to say. It's very tough to remember there, because when you're coming on, that left A-frame blocks it right away. So if you're not paying attention and not ready to cut back down quick, it definitely can get interesting. But I honestly don't mind having that pit stop, because like Jimmy Johnson and Chad, when they were together, they would usually pick one of those last stops whenever they would go racing, unless they were able to get a pole or something like that. Mostly because you get in your box, and by the time you're done with the whole pit stop, the guy who's in the first few boxes, those people are just getting to the left side to get the left side tires put on. So you end up getting spots, honestly, because you can get into your box so much quicker than everyone else. You save time on the entry compared to the exit. So might not be a bad thing for us. We'll see. Like I said, we got 250 laps like that race we ran. The one that the mixed series race we ran here a few weeks ago with the red light team. So it's a long race. We survived in that one. We were able to win. I don't know if we're going to survive and win here, but we can definitely try to survive and get enough points to try to get our way in the chase. And maybe it will be a survival, because that
Yeah,
just...
man, that's...
That just got a lot of cars already. Like I said, this is tire build. That's what this is. It's shit for the first few laps, and then all of a sudden you start to actually go. I'm gonna purposely speed here, just so we
James
get
up on the right side.
a end of the line penalty there. I'm not sure if anybody that we are fighting in the points got into that, though. That's the only thing. Well, we do have, let's see, what is it, 22 that took the green? So no matter what, we have to get a top, I would say 12. Well, top like 8 finish, top 7 finish. James got in that, and that's big because he is ahead of us. He does have a win, so he is locked in the chase with that win. But the top 12 in points also gets locked in, so we're most likely gonna have more than 12 cars in the chase. It looks like we're probably gonna have like 14 at least.
All right, guys, we're not even 10 laps into this, so I understand the stress of trying to get to the top line in Bristol, but let's give each other room and try to get this little green flag run going here.
Let that 84 Cowboy.
We'll let Kevin by here, and then we'll be at the back of the line.
Yeah, we got the big antenna hooked up, ready to go. When you come to turn 3 there, I'll get you a radio check. Get your tire fixed on. Let that 88 Cowboy. Come around 99 job. 53.497. Come around 3 job. Alright, come to the green. Come around 99 job. Guys, attention to the mark. 5 away, ready, green. Door. 29.6. 1 bumper clear. Door.
we're definitely not in must-win situations, so I'm not going to be that conservative, but at the same time, I also know that we need to finish top 7 at least.
Point 7, 9.
Sorry,
16.672. At the bottom of the boot. Bumper clear. Drop door. 16.273. Go ahead. There's your bumper still. Bumper. 2 outside there. 2 outside. Outside. 2 wide. And clear. Great job. Caution's out. Caution's out. Caution up. Save fuel.
That was close.
The free turn corner 2 somewhere. Could be a helmet error off.
pace car to 2, middle of the backstretch.
Not open or anything here yet, but we gotta get the pace Charlie 1. Alright, I'm at 97, John. It will open this time. Coming outside here, make sure you leave a lane just about 15 back there. 88.
Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
We'll come down this time. I just wanted to get caught up to the pace car first.
That's it. Go.
I don't see debris here, bud, but they were out by the wall right here. Behind that 11 car.
That's it. Go.
Okay, I told him I didn't want tires, but we got some new right side tires. Again. We just scuffed the ones we had on.
It was segment before, and after the start, we were 50.34 and 50.45. So you're going to make your adjustment in there to go to one red light. All right, we got to drop back further, even though these guys are just laying back. There's a fire somewhere out there where they need to get to and put the fire out somewhere. Oh, I see there's a fire up against the wall next to the turn 3. Left at 11,
Cowboy.
37.01, 5, 1 to go here at the line. 1 to go here at the line. Everyone asked if we took tires. I told them no. Told them we did it for dice on the mirrors. One little tree suspension. Need a little bit there because they've been jacking the restart stuff all day. I think cars in. 10 in the box. Green, come on. Door, 30.4, third by one. By yourself, door, you're clear. 17.379. Inside, clear. coming high. Caution's out, caution's out. 15.9.
Okay, we hit the outside wall just a little. Nothing big though. Right front doesn't even look bent up at all. So we'll get that pulled out when we come down pit road here. But that was could have been a lot worse, obviously. There, we could have hit him head on, but we only scraped the outside wall instead.
It is open, you're correct, you know.
We'll do the same thing here. Pick up to the catch up to the pace car, and then come down the second time.
Alright, I'm at 29, job.
Who's leading? Justin? He's been really fast the last few weeks, like stupid fast. Probably like 20 seconds. 25. We'll keep an eye on the pace car out back, but we'll try to get it all fixed. Like I said, it doesn't look that bad at all, so I'm not too worried about it. Toe's still pretty good too, so.
That's it, go!
I don't know what that noise is in the background.
I got a safety truck down low, so don't stand out too wide to the bottom here. Alright, behind that 84, job. Behind that 3, job.
I keep hearing like a banging, like someone's going through a cabinet or something, like with pans and metal knives and forks and stuff. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's interference from something maybe.
Well, one to go at the line. Get a little more heat you can in them rear tires. So back to the green.
This is going to tell you right here how bad tires matter, because that was about a 15-20 lap run. In practice, you started to see a pretty large difference after about 20 or 25 laps. How you could cut through and stuff. So we'll see here. Like I said, we'll try to stay back here on the start and just be safe.
Alright, buddy. Pace car is in here. Green. 39 points.
That goes pretty wide.
Door, still there. All clear, no run.
gave me a 0x, but you saw it and I didn't touch it once.
15.772.
Justin, I'm gonna be diving low here in the next 2 laps. Alright, Justin, everybody go high on this turn.
Oh,
Go buddy, last car right there, front. Tosses out, tosses out. Yellow flag is waving here. Stay fuel when you can.
Good racing there, DJ.
I was gonna write down who we were racing in the points, but I forgot. I think we were racing Patrick, and he's not here.
Pit road will open this time.
That's a big deal right there, that Patrick is not even, he didn't even show up. And I'm pretty sure he was the 12th person in points. So for him not even showing up, this might be huge. If we can even just get a top 8, we might be able to get in. With the rest of that damage fixed too, I guess. After we had the rest of that left to do.
That's it, go!
Nice save there, DJ.
I was hoping nobody saw that.
Oh yeah. Well, at first I'm like, oh shit, he went in after the commitment cone. And I'm like, oh shit, we're on the backstretch, and then you dipped out of there.
Yeah, that was definitely a close one.
Alright, behind that 33.
Yeah, that's a good save, man.
Let that 29.
Cowboy.
That little run there, we had the right front at 92, so that wasn't bad. But definitely not good considering it was only, what, 15 laps, 20 laps, if that. I wish I could bring it up on my phone without... Maybe next caution I'll try to bring it up quick.
Let that 51.
I know Patrick is one of them that was pretty much on that line, though. Same with James. James and Patrick.
One to go at the
Well,
line.
we're right on that line, if I remember correctly.
I think, we
So
can
this
be
is
mindful. I know you're,
the plot
caution mode there,
thickens,
so
as they would say.
be mindful, like when we get in a position where we're at, we can just be nice and smooth. And, no, you're doing a good job. I'll come on the radio and remind you of that later on. 42.995. Let that 33.
Cowboy.
Stay right up with him till we get off the corner here, then we'll do a normal deal. Alright, bud. Car is in. Drink. No pressure directly in your mirror. No pressure directly in your mirror at all. 38.757. There you go, bud. By himself out there. Caution's out, caution's out. Car yellow flag is waving here.
That was my bad, man. Sorry.
Just wondering what happened. Checking up on the backstretch.
Sorry about the bump, Ethan. Open this time, Greg. Open.
No, we're
this
good.
time. 10-4.
We're racing Patrick, Joe, James, and DJ in the point standings. The first few were pretty close to us. So, Joe just got another accident. Oh wait, no, Tony got in the accident. Joe isn't here, is he? Wow, that is big. We might luck our way in. Joe's not here. Patrick's not here. James is gone already. He left. He's done. DJ's still out here, though. We do have to worry about DJ still. Josh is ahead of us, though. That's something we got to pay attention to because Josh is only like 2 points behind us. So we do know we're pretty much already going to leapfrog ahead of 3 people, at least. If we can steal a top 5 out of here, I think we are going to have a wonderful chance at making it. Like I said, we're going to try to just stay safe. That's what I want to do here until at least maybe like 175 or so. Because 175, that'll get us into about the last fuel run. Last tire run. Since it's about a 180 laps or so. That'll get us in that last window there for the run. So I don't know. We definitely are gonna have a chance though. It's no doubt.
Too fast. Today on pit road. All right, we got to drop back further, even though these guys are just laying back. Wish I had that shade down there, man. It's hot up here. All right, behind that 22.
Car.
All right, we'll be coming back to the green. So we cannot change lanes until after the start finish line. 33.552. I think we just have to be mindful. I know you're in caution mode there, so just be mindful. Like when we get in a position where we're at, we can just be nice and smooth. And no, you're doing a good job. I'll come on the radio and remind you of that later on. Let that 33.
Cowboy.
All right, bud. Really good cleaned up there. Coming to the green there. All right, 8 stars in. Green, green, green. Self door, no runs in your mirror. Clear by one, clear by one. 38.217. One inside there. Caution is out. Caution is out. I don't see debris here, bud, but they were out by the wall right here.
We scraped up that right side once again, but like I said,
Okay,
no harm,
car
no
on the
foul
backstretch.
for sure.
29. Car.
Gonna open this time in quick yellow. Behind that 22.
Car.
Coming outside here eventually. 84.
Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
Left that 84.
Cowboy.
I was hoping we could get a full run in because I'd like to see if anybody was going to blow a tire out. Considering those tires are going to get worn as hell for an 80 lap run. Max said he took a full fuel run in the practice session and his was at like 54. Or was it 64? I think said he was 64 on the right front. And that's in practice, not really pushing it as much as you're going to in the race. You're going to push it harder in the race, obviously, if you're up there racing in the top 5 or 6. So definitely going to be more than 64. Plus, it's getting cooler out. So I think you definitely would be. You'd be using a lot more than
That's it.
64%,
Go.
I think.
Too fast. 6, 4, and 5. Great. All right, we got to drop back further, even though these guys are laying back. Just for your information, you got a little debris on the grill there.
Thanks for letting me know.
All right, behind that 3.
Car.
Now DJ was in that one again too, but it didn't look like he had that much damage, unless he got something in the nose.
Come around the 84.
Car.
think we're gonna have to let some people by here. We'll see. Yeah, there it is.
Left at 33.
Car by.
Alright, we'll be coming back to the green. So we cannot change lanes until after the start finish line. Alright, buddy. Something happens out there on the outside row and they go up the block or whatever, I'll let you know about the middle if you got to run. I'll let you know everything going on. 41.52. 5. Left at 11.
Car by.
Come around 88.
Car.
Alright, man. Pretty good, bit cleaned up here. Control car is on the bottom. 10 from the mark. 5 away. Come on. Coming. Alright, they are right. Good job, door. 40.2. 4. 7. All clear, no run.
And the leader.
I was closer.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah.
That sucks for him.
I'll remember to ask you next time.
Yeah, I kind of deserved that anyways.
Pace on, another backstretch.
Tim takes over the lead.
I think the only reason I didn't hit you is because you don't have a rear bumper cover.
Quick yellow.
Yeah, makes sense.
Alright, behind that 29.
Car.
The only thing is, this is giving everyone a chance to fix the cars. The people that do have the damage. It's giving everyone a chance to fix it. Which, I don't like that. Because that's not good. So Tony was a few points behind us, but not enough that it mattered. So this is definitely going to be interesting here. We are definitely in a very interesting position.
Talking about debris on the high side, entering turn 1. Behind that 11.
Car.
I just don't know what that sound is. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's like a... Literally sounds like someone's going through like boxes of... and like sweeping up shit. And I don't think I have anything open. I'm pretty sure I shut all my stuff off, so... It's very strange to have all that shit sound in the background. I'm gonna check. Just so.
That's it, go!
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. When I went to log into YouTube when I went to log into YouTube earlier to open the stream up, in my live page on the side of YouTube, you have that page with all your channels. There was one that I follow that I had opened, so that was what that was.
Save fuel. Behind that 84.
Car.
1 to go at the line. I think we just got to be mindful. I know you're in caution mode there, so just be mindful, like when we get in a position where we're at, where we can just be nice and smooth. And no, you're doing a good job. I'll come on the radio and remind you of that later on. 35.382. Left at 11.
Cowboy.
Make sure the rears are good and cleaned up here. I'll call the green. Come around the 84.
Like I said, still 150 laps to go. That's a long whiles to go still.
A little way to the park here. Green, green, green. No pressure directly in your mirror. No pressure directly in your mirror at all. 40.544.
Like I keep saying, this is all about track position. So, keeping it in one piece and then track position. Like I restarted 6th right now, we probably stay in the top 5 just because you really can't pass anyone. It's either you hit them and wreck them to pass them, or they're so much slower that you can pass them. Which, right now, I'm pretty sure we're good enough that we wouldn't have to worry about we wouldn't have to worry about it being slow if we restarted up front. I think I'm fast enough to just ride the top and we wouldn't have to worry about it when I'm actually trying 100%.
15.89. Caution's out, caution's out.
Car high.
15.16.
I'm not even saying anything. I don't think we have any freaking damage.
Pace car, middle of the backstretch.
Fucking car high. You just can't pull up on someone like that. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, good. We gotta get the pace car at 1. Alright, time at 11. Open this time, open this time.
and somehow we have a minute and 10 seconds of repairs. Makes sense. We have no damage, but we have a minute and 10 seconds of repairs.
That's it, go.
You're all good there. You're all good. Alright, time at 33.
Job.
Hey Eric, does it look like I have no front end in your mirror?
No, you have one.
10-4. I hardly got into him, and somehow I have a minute and a half of damage. I don't know, maybe it knocked the toe out or something? I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, there's no actual damage on the car. But we have a minute and a quarter of a second damage. iRacing will never fail to amaze me.
That's it, go.
We'll get the rest fixed next caution, I guess. Might have just knocked the toe out or something, I don't know.
Entering turn 1. Time at 88. Job. 1 to go at the moment. Okay, we got the thing in.
There's no engine damage, so
Turn 3 there. I'll get
we
you
still
a
got
good
full
check.
volts.
Your tire things on. 24.759. Come around 84.
Job.
Leave you a little bit there because they've been jacking the restarts up all day. Alright, bud, start to get ready. Ring. Come on, you brought it. There you go. 35.923. Side by himself, door. Still there, barely at your bumper still. Bumper, door. 16.818. Bumper clear. Halfway this time by. Door. 16.5.
Really, Justin?
Bumper clear.
Dude, I was on the brake, man. I couldn't stop.
Door. Still there.
Bro, I couldn't stop, man.
Kevin, if that was you that full throttled me, I'm sorry. I just saw them wrecking and I got slowed up real quick.
Egg. Carl, I checked up too.
15.85.
Then next thing you know, Ray hits the back of me, sitting into the egg.
10-4. I didn't know who it was. I assumed I slapped the brake too hard. Surprised they didn't throw a yellow for that though.
15.86.
I couldn't catch up the brakes quick enough to keep tapping Kevin.
That's fine. I don't care about the rear end of the car, honestly. Reckon in one.
Go load. We got a wreck. Caution is out. Save fuel.
My bad, DJ.
15.905.
Yeah, I ran out of straightaway, couldn't slow down in time, it just went right up the track.
That was a hell of a start there, Todd.
Yeah, I know. I pitched it there.
7, John.
Somehow it felt like I had a good run, but then right at the end,
He could have slowed down, I think. From my view, it looks like he had enough time that he could have tried to get the car locked down and gotten off.
Thanks for giving away that.
I don't know. That's what it looked like to me.
Oh yeah, man, you had me cleared. That was a good, whatever you did to get down in there, man, that was good.
Probably had 2 minutes of
As much
damage
as I
now,
hate
at
to say
least.
that.
Appreciate it.
Full throttle onto
That's it,
into
go.
turn 3 from apron. Full throttled some guy door. Big wreck, no yellow. Very strange. We'll come back down here, obviously. Keep getting that thing fixed up, rear end, obviously.
Put the fire out there. Fire up the wall next to the turn 3. I'm at 97, John.
We don't have a lot of damage, that's the thing. Well, the rear is probably like Lee's rear end right there in front of us. But the front end isn't bad, which is the worrying thing for me. The front end here is the thing that I'm worried about getting damaged. I've been in too many races here at Bristol where that front end gets damaged and the thing will blow up in 10 laps if you're lucky to last that long. So it's definitely that's the main thing we're worried about. I could care less about the front end, honestly. Just get the car restarted here.
That's it, go.
Just for your information, got a little debris on the grill there. I'm at 33, John. Alright, we'll be coming back to the green.
We're not even at 100 to go. We just passed halfway.
25.209. Come around the 51, John. Alright, man. The tires good clean. So, nice first shift here. I'll call the green. Alright, team cars in. Green. 32.326. Door, still there. You're clear. Myself, door, no run to the rear. Go, buddy, last car right there in front. Door, 17.245. No pressure at the bottom of you. You're clear.
ahead and take it here, James.
Thank you, Mike.
16.008. Clear low. 19.167.
Still high vision. Take it down.
Door. 15.968. One side still there. Exit door. Clear already. 15.857. Door, still there. Clear by one, clear by one. Door. Go out there, get it back to the door. 16.305, all clear, no run. Still there, bumper. No pressure at the bottom of you. Bumper clear. 16.35.
Where do you want me, Todd? I can stay low. Copy that. Thank you much.
15.901.
Richard saying the same drop off. Same thing.
Thanks, man.
16.117. Caution's out, stay in fuel. Stay fuel when you can.
And that should put us into
We've had a lot of speed penalties here on pit road in the last second.
into our fuel window, pretty much no problem here.
11 job. Behind that 31 job. Be making his way around to you there, probably back over here on almost the start finish line, I guess. 31.
Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
I would want to lead a lap, but at the same time, I don't want to risk getting stuck out. I don't know when pit road closes, so if I stay out and then pit road closes, and then we get stuck to having to stay out, and then we end up running out of gas, I'd rather not deal with that. I'd rather just be safe here.
That's it, go!
We'll go now, I think. We might as well, right? I don't know. I don't want to get stuck behind all the lap cars, but at the same time, I don't want to go. Like, really hard.
You're all good there. You're all good.
What is it, 70 to go? Yeah.
Behind that
We'll be going
30
fuel,
job.
I think, there. We'll come back now and top off here. Only because I want to try to save some tire to begin this run. Because I feel like if we go green to the end here, what was the right front at there? 83. And we weren't really pushing it. So I feel like if we went to the end that run, it wasn't going to be pretty. We'll try to get some more damage fixed too. We obviously can't get too much fixed because of the lap cars and stuff. The pace car, but
That's it, go!
The ones were fast and was segment 4, and after the start finish line, we were 50.34 and 50.45. So you're going to make your adjustment in there to go to 1 red light. All right, we're going to drop back further. You know, just playing back. Great. All right, start to get ready. All right, up and losing. 24.416.
Reckon on the back.
Coming high. They are wrecking again. Caution's out. Caution's
Another one
out.
bites the dust.
Caution's out.
Sorry guys, my fault.
I don't see any debris here, but they were out by the wall right here.
Race car, middle of the backstretch.
Alright, behind that 31. Alright, bud. 4,700. 4,700.
We'll get the rest of that fixed.
That's it, go!
We'll come back down the second time here and get her fixed the rest of the ways. And then we can, I guess, try to start going. I don't know. Like I said, that time right there, I wanted to start going. And what happened? They wrecked right where we would have been. We would have been right in the middle of all that mess. So, it's kind of like Talladega, Daytona. It's like, when do you want to start going? You want to go at 10 to go, 20 to go, 10 to go, 5 to go? When do you want to start actually making moves and showing what you have? I think right now we can probably be a 6th place car, considering we probably are the 6th ranked car with the least damage, I would say. The only thing I'm still worried about is Josh there in 4th or whatever he's in. I'm just worried about that because we have to worry about him. It's not even just worrying about everyone else at this point now. It's worrying about him as well. Like I said, we got
That's it, go!
Ryan is 14 ahead of us. And he is currently still out there. So, he's not going to drop 14th behind us, I don't think. It's unless he gets destroyed right here and then we end up winning the race. That would be the only way, basically, to do that, to get ahead of him in points. The other people, though, like I said, we're beating 5 of the 15 ahead of us in points right now.
Outside row, come around the 30 jump. 25.07.
I'll slip on your outside.
Sorry about that.
No problem. We'll see what we can do here. Like I said, we gotta be smart. Gotta be smart here. 100% need to be smart right here. We have one car we're racing, basically. We're just basically racing Josh at this point. Otherwise, we're out here taking care of the car.
No pressure, go get it. There you go. Corner, no pressure. 40.197. clear. Clear by half. Door.
I'm not messing with Justin here. I'm just gonna let him go
So right there in front.
because
Still there to be there.
he's
Still there. Still there.
a lap down. Honestly, shouldn't be beating my back bumper off, but that's what he wants to do. That's what he's gonna do. If I was him, even if I was that much faster, I wouldn't be trying to run people over. I had a situation in a modified race this past week at Phoenix where I ended up 2 laps down because my internet crapped out on me, and I was way faster than pretty much everyone. Did I drive over people? No. I stayed in the back and waited till I could get my lap backs from other people's wrecks and getting lucky dogs and stuff. There's no point of pushing it way so hard that you wreck lap cars, even if you're that much faster. That's what I think at least. It's also not fair to be using wall hacks either, but hey, you know, I guess if Bristol gives it to you, Bristol gives it to you. I'm just trying to keep myself some room because when he hits the wall like that, I catch him so fast that I don't want to have to catch him and then end up wrecking because I run over him and get a donut because the right front's broke or something. So we're just gonna ride right here and take what we can. We know what we need to do. That's the thing here. We know who we're racing and what we're fighting for. So definitely just need to use our heads here as we're inside 50 to go. If we could get past Justin here and then get past Eric, I would be a lot more happy with our situation. That's for sure. It's just not gonna happen. There we go. I'm a lot happier being in this position. I know he's trying to stay pace with Justin up here for that lucky dog spot, but at the same time, he understands, like, hey, these guys are racing to make it in the top, to make it into the chase, but he can't just overdrive them all, especially if they're fast.
Thank you, Lee. Oh, you're welcome, Richard.
15.886.
The only reason I'm saying that I'm better, I'm happier here, is because one, right now Josh is only 1 point ahead of us. Even if he led a lap, that makes him 2. That means we would tie. Now I don't know if we would win that tie with him. If it was tied for 12th, I don't know who would win that tie. It's based off top 10s or something like that, and I don't know exactly off the top of my head, obviously.
Same as last time then.
Where is what? I think we win that tie because of us being ahead of him in the overall points right now, and that we've been ahead of him in points. Now I don't know that for sure though, obviously. So, like I said, we're only a few points ahead of him, so it's not like we're 700 points ahead of him. We were only like 3 points ahead of him coming into the day or 2. So definitely all set on fuel. That's no worry. See, the funny thing is, I don't know if using that outside wall hurts your tire. That would be the thing I don't know. Because, like, in real life, obviously, if you break up the right front fender, it's going to start rubbing the tire and you're going to blow a tire out. I don't know if that's implemented or if just the basic tire blowing out physics, based on where are the implicated things. I'm not sure. Implemented, not implemented.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yep.
16.216. Bottom up here, we'll see 16.191.
Just putting it out there, we're battling the position with you trying to get in my way there.
trying to make sure I stay on the lap down and don't get another lap down.
He's not even close to you, man.
Yeah, and there's another guy a lap down already.
19.369.
Do I have to say that? No, but I might as well just add it in. I would have no problem finishing in the order we're in right now. No problem at all.
19.487.
Ethan has driven away from us. He's actually caught Richard. We gotta pay attention to airing out behind us, though.
Thank you, sir.
19.423.
No pressure back here, Josh.
I'm just trying not to run him over, but it's getting harder.
19.562.
Thank you, Lee.
Oh, you're welcome.
19.403. Door. All clear. Door. By yourself. Bumper clear. Door. 19.599. Bumper. You're clear. You're clear. Side door. Clear low. Copy that. Copy that. Yellow flag is waving.
Obviously had nothing to do there.
DJ, a little battle of the jump cars.
We're out by the wall right here.
I was racing so hard. Sorry about that, Todd, for making it go low. I just was fighting hard. That's twice now I fought you and freaking got benefit from it.
Holy shit, that was good race, Nathan.
Well, we obviously couldn't do anything there.
Pace car, turn one. Pace car, turn one.
We'll come down. Does feel like it's towed out a little bit, but it doesn't feel terrible.
Not
So
bad, turn full.
we'll see here. Probably up to 2 minutes of damage, I would say, no doubt, considering. $36. I don't even think we got any extra damage. 78 on the right front. That's not bad, actually. That's actually really good, considering how long that run was.
That's it, go!
It's going to be close to a green-white checkered. It's not going to be a green-white checkered, but it's going to be dang close to one.
Behind that 33, John. Come around the 51, John. Come around the 60 and 2, John.
Now it's going to put us on the outside, but it's putting Josh on the outside too. Ah. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. like I said, the car feels fine. There doesn't feel like there's really any issues with it, so.
Come around the 97, Josh.
I think the top 2 stayed out? Or top 3. It might have been top 3 stayed out. I know Josh pitted and I know Eric pitted, obviously. Staying out, oh, this is going to be messy. I have a feeling this restart is going to be messy. Because I understand those guys were a good amount ahead of us. But tires, after like a 50 lap run like that was, or what, we went at green that lap, like 75 to go. We're going with 5 to go. 60 some laps on tires. That's, unless they pitted and they were just so far ahead that they were able to come off. But I don't think so, because they were way ahead of us. When we were coming out of pit road, they were already on our relative. So this is going to be interesting.
Hey Ryan, I do not pick tires with like the leader go down, so I have the old ones. I'm going to pull down and let everybody go here. 10-4. I'm going to get past the finish line.
Really good cleaned up there, coming to the green there. Now testing the mark creep a little bit. Green, green, green. 43.334. Still there. Stop here. Still there. There goes right corner. 5 goes. Stop here. Still there. Still there. 19.846. Coming up to you. Pulling you. Clear low. Still there. Bumper door. Go to the bottom up here. We'll see. 19.316. Still there. Alien to bumper still. 2 to go right here. 2 to go at the line. Clear by 1. Clear by 1. Go by. No passing. 1. Still there. Still there. 1 flat. Right here. 1 flat. And we'll get him off the corner. There you go, bud. Find yourself out there. No pressure at the bottom of you. Clear. The corner. 19.638. Inside.
Yeah, muffed that up. Good run there.
Okay.
Way to get set.
Albert,
Good run.
I think Josh is going to end up ahead of us. Where we're at.
Trying to hold on to dear life.
Let's see. Fucking mess of a restart. I should have just stayed high. I shouldn't have tried to get low. So let's just say off the top, DJ was 6 points behind us. He will finish only 2 behind us, so he will stay ahead of us. James was 8 ahead of us. He finishes more than that behind us. He finished dead last, so he finished way back there, so he's fine. So we'll pass him. We pass Joe because he's not here. We're going to pass Patrick because he's not here. We're not going to pass Ryan. I don't think we're going to pass Ira. No, I don't think we're going to pass him. $68. Yep. I think Josh is going to beat us by 1 point because we're going to jump over James, we jump over Joe, we jump over Patrick. we would be 12th, jumping over Patrick. But Josh is going to jump over us, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, because let me cancel out of the session, but get to the other thing to see the opening. If he led a lap, he's going to take over, but he's going to jump over us. But I think if he didn't lead a lap, we tie. So he did not lead a lap. So we might end up tying with him in the overall points. But I still don't think that's going to be enough. We're going to jump over 1, 2, 3. We're going to jump over 1, 2, 3. I think that's going to mean we're going to be 13th. So I think DJ is going to end up being the last one in. He ends up, I think he's going to end up beating us by what? 1, 2. I think he led a lap at least, right? Let's see. So DJ led 1 lap. He finished 2 spots behind us. He's going to end up beating us, I think, for the final transfer spot into the chase by like 3 points, 4 points, if that. So that's definitely tough there. I think that's how it's going to end up being when you look at the overall points as well. Because right now we had, obviously there's not going to be another drop. We only have 1 drop week. So I think we're going to end up like 2 points short, if my math looks right. Which definitely sucks. But if that is how it is, like I said, I'm not sure yet. We're going to have to wait and see the final standings until we get there and then see what it looks like from there. But let me see what the rest of the year is. I think the rest of the season is let's see. Schedule? Does it show me the whole schedule? We have 5 flags next week, either if we get it or not, obviously. The first round is 5 flags. And then we go to Homestead with the trucks. Those are the first 2. Those are the races for the first round. I think it'll be interesting to go to 5 flags, considering there's also no setup for the 5 flags, which I think we're gonna have to work something out with that by ourselves. But we worked hard all season. We ran the best races we could. Let's just go back and watch the first incident we had with Lee, and then we'll watch another one. That one with Ryan as well. Let's see. No damage at that point. Oh, there it is. So let's do a chopper cam, maybe? Yeah, chopper cam's good. See right there, we're, I think, pretty much at the wall. Let's see if the rear view has better view. Looks like he just kept coming up, and up. Because we were pretty much there at the wall, and we just really couldn't go anywhere at that point. We got 1 minute and 10 seconds of damage for that, which I don't think that's 1 minute and 10 seconds of damage, but, you know, that's iRacing logic. The other thing I want to look at is it this lap? I can't remember what lap it was. The one that, what happened with Justin when he got loose. And slow up the racetrack like that. That was earlier in the lap. So let's see. I think that is after it happened. Let's see, 36 maybe? I don't know there. That's a tough call because he did get loose. Obviously, you see the speed at the bottom. He was trying to get in the brakes. He ended up getting in the brakes and locking them up and sliding up the racetrack. That's both like that. But that's a tough call, obviously. You know, and I think what happened with us and Ryan here, it looked like we were on his inside, and he just got really, really loose coming off and just slid down in front of us. That's what it looked like, loose from the in-car. Yeah. He just got up in the wall and then got loose. And I honestly, let's watch the cockpit view again from our view. I couldn't even see him until he was across our nose. Yeah, I couldn't see him until he was literally coming straight across us. So, we will have to wait and see what happens with points here. I think we're going to end up missing out by just a few points, but we'll see. Obviously, next week when we end up showing up here, we'll know when we get to 5 flags, we'll know if we've made it to the chase or not. Like I said, I don't think we will. But either way, we will keep fighting the rest of the season. We have some races out there that I think we could possibly be able to win. Let me go back to the schedule. Like I said, we have 5 flags. I think that's a big wild card because, you know, I'm a short track driver. A lot of these guys haven't even been there before, kind of like when they went to Myrtle Beach, but we missed out on that race last season. But I think we're going to have a good chance there. We go to Richmond, which I like Richmond a lot with the Cup cars. And then we go to ISM with the trucks, which I think we've had some decent luck with the trucks there in the past. We've had some decent runs, top 6 or so runs, top 5 runs. And then we go to Rockingham with the Xfinity car, which I think tire wear with this thing, with this new build, is going to be a mess. So that's going to be interesting as well. We'll head out there to 5 flags next week and try our best to get points for the chase or get a W there in Pensacola.